Support for Radio Friends comes from La Brunerie Financial, where they work to ensure a lifetime of financial security for people from all walks of life, from investment services to retirement plans. If you're looking for a trustworthy company that has the experience and knowledge to put your interests first, contact La Brunerie Financial, a community-based investment counseling firm since 1966. Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Monday, December 20th. Always a pleasure to have you with us today. And I've got one of my good friends, Dayna Glanz, with us from OsteoStrong. Merry Christmas to you.
Hey, same to you. And you look awful cheerful today.
Today with my red Santa sweater on. I'm almost as big as Santa Claus, too. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you about a couple of things. You know, OsteoStrong opened in, March of 2019, right? During that time, you've had many people who have come in and started working on those machines. How is that impacting their bones and what's happening inside their body with this?
Well, I have talked to my members at the beginning and said, we're very interested in finding out what your DEXA scans are saying. And after...
wait a minute, what is DEXA scan?
The DEXA scan is a test that they do to look at the bone density parameters of people when they have osteoporosis. It can be shown in those tests.
And how are those tests taken? At
it's
a doctor's
similar,
office?
No, yeah. There's a special machine that you lay on, and it does the test in just a few minutes. So it's done through the radiology department.
Okay.
But anyway, so I asked them for the results. And now that they've been members for over 2 years, we're seeing changes in their bone density testing.
Over those 3 years, have you found that you're getting referrals from doctors or from university physicians or from chiropractors? How do you find most of your members?
Basically, we find our members, thanks to you and your number one station here. A lot of our members are referred through your program. But we also have our members who are great resources for us because they will take information about OsteoStrong to their healthcare providers. Or they'll ask them, have you ever heard of OsteoStrong? I'm going to OsteoStrong, and I'm noticing improvement in my muscular strength and balance and agility. And we know that a stronger body, muscles, and the skeleton helps improve balance, which is our bottom line is we want to help prevent falls and fractures.
As far as diet makes a difference too, doesn't it?
Sure. And so looking at, basically a diet that's higher in fresh vegetables, fruits, non-processed foods, looking at the amount of sugar that the Americans eat, that's one big culprit that will decrease the absorption of calcium in the bones. Yeah.
We were talking about that with a Dr. Link, and he was saying the exact same thing. If we cut back on processed food, we cut back on sugar, and eat vegetables every day. That
exactly.
Makes a
it should make up about 50% of your intake.
Yeah. If people want more information, how can they get in touch with you?
They can Google us and look at Facebook, OsteoStrong, and also our phone number is 573-554-5881.
Okay, and you'll be happy to set them up. They can come in for a free demonstration, right?
Yep, they have a free demonstration, and we've got a discount on their enrollment fee.
All right. Thank you so much for coming by.
Great being here.
Always a pleasure. Merry Christmas to you.
Same to you.
All right, now we're going to talk about the Columbia Values Diversity Celebration, and I want to introduce you to Corey Dunne. Good to have you here, Corey.
Thank you. Good to be here.
And welcome back to Columbia. You grew up here, you left and went to Seattle.
I did indeed, yes.
And then you decided you just had to come back to Columbia.
It was too far away, Seattle.
Yeah.
My family's here, and it was quite the trek to get back and say hi.
All right, tell us about the Diversity Celebration.
Yeah, so it's an annual event that's hosted by the City of Columbia and coordinated by my office, the Office of Cultural Affairs. And it is a celebration of the creative and the cultural landscape that is Columbia, and a celebration of the life and teachings of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah. We are fortunate here that a lot of it's because of the university, the diversity that we have in Columbia
absolutely.
and in central Missouri. And we can all learn from each other if we just listen to each other.
Very much.
Talk to each other instead of shouting at each other.
Which is a great segue to this year's theme, which is healing together. So
I didn't know that was a theme.
I know. Well, how convenient. Yes, this year's theme is healing together. We do a different theme every year, but our committee this year really decided that it has been a rough couple of years, as we all know, and it is a lot of work, both individually and as a community, to heal from all of the pain in all of the different struggles that we have faced these last couple of years.
When you stop to think about it, it has to come from the local level. If we start at the local level, trying to understand each other, maybe, just maybe, it'll spread.
Absolutely.
It'll spread across the state, and spread across the nation, and spread across the world. I sound like a Pollyanna, but you have to try to think positive that way.
Absolutely.
So that is that's the topic of the program.
Yeah, the theme for this year is healing together, and it'll be incorporated in a lot of different ways through the event. The event itself is a breakfast, and so we will sit down and have breakfast, but there's an artistic component, and then we always annually do a student writing program with local 4th through 12th grade students in town. We do an essay contest, and so the student writing booklets will be printed and available on the tables at the breakfast and distributed throughout the school district as well. And all of the themes, the theme for the writing, the prompts for the writing program was healing together as well. So there's some really beautiful pieces from the young people in this town about how the pain that they've felt and how they've been working together to heal as well.
If people want to come to this breakfast, we're almost out of time. It's open. Is it open to anybody?
It is open to anybody, yes.
How do they get tickets?
They just have to hop online at comodiversitycelebration.com.
Okay.
There's a button right there to buy tickets. I will say at the time of filming, we are all sold out of tables, but we do have about 25 individual seats left. So we are going quick. We have limited capacity this year. So.
Okay. All right. That's because of COVID.
Yes.
All right. So if you want more information, it's comodiversitycelebration.com. Visit the website. And there are a few tickets left that you can get. You'll sit with somebody that you don't know and make friends.
Absolutely.
Okay? We're out of time for today. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you.
Drop me an email, pepperp@missouri.edu. Bye-bye.